Welcome to Listen Up Now, to let you know what's going on in your world and my world, your guy, my guy, right guy.
Welcome back. We have another great episode ahead, joined by our super duper guest.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Cristine Camacho, owner of CIS Group in Rockville, Maryland.
Well, welcome. Your first and only appearance on the show until you come back and join us again. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm well. I said only appearance. Oh, my God.
Until we have you back, calm down. We'll get you back. Trust me. And we are absolutely happy and blessed to have you here. Tell us a little bit about what's going on in your world.
Awesome. Thank you guys for having me. I am an insurance agent. I am the insurance agent of Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. And I am also a part of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce to do a little community service. And I'm also on the board for Interfaith Works. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot that. That's new.
Okay, well, congratulations on your new venture there. I see giving back already is one of the focuses you have, and for your organization, is that one of the pillars of your culture over at your business?
Yes, absolutely. Everything is based on giving back to the community. I am a 100% believer on the universe giving back to me. So as long as I give back to everybody, then I'll get back what I need.
Very nice. Take care of others, shall always be provided for.
And that is how I met you, the other guy.
That's true.
Back to the community.
That is very true. The other guy is out and about. And one of the things that I always talk about with the Rye guy is how important it is to always give. And one of the things I've always appreciated about you and your organization and your commitment to the chamber is a willingness to help those, whether it's in the business realm or personal side.
And it seems like you have a diverse field of interests or ventures that you're involved in. I know that goes from the entrepreneurial side to then with the Hispanic Chamber, and also bringing people together through culture, through background, and also with that focus on business. Montgomery County is known for its diversity and its entrepreneurial spirit. Why was it important to you to grow your business from here?
So I actually grew up in two places. I grew up in Ecuador when I was little. My mom wanted to take me over there so I can learn Spanish. Spanish is my first language. Sometimes I get stuck in English, actually. And then when she decided to come back to the U.S., she came back to Maryland. We did come to PG County. And I don't know if anybody's familiar with PG County, but it's a very different scenario. So once my kids were born, my eldest daughter, I wanted to bring her to Montgomery County just to go to school here. So I got a job in Montgomery County, and then I moved to Montgomery County. I have been here ever since. I love it. It's a great place to grow your business. There's a lot of support, there's a lot of community, and the people are just different. So that's why I wanted to continue to grow my business here, start my business here, and grow my business here.
And Montgomery County, full disclosure, is an absolutely amazing place to live and be a professional in. What have you found about Montgomery County that's been one of the key drivers to your success?
Just the support. When I started my business, there are programs through the county that supported me for my business. Also, just personal wise, there's a lot of activities for the kids. There's a lot of support for the kids and the families. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to stay here and remain here in Montgomery County.
And you had mentioned that your story begins, being raised by an Ecuadorian mother.
Yes.
How did those early experiences shape the values and mission behind CIS Group?
My mom worked a lot. She had 3 jobs. So it was just her and I. And I've seen her through her struggle and, just being there regardless of her being tired. She had a job where she had to go to do like surveys type situations, and she would have to travel sometimes up to 2 hours away. So I would be in the car, like doing my homework or taking a nap. Seeing her struggle, like made me want to do better for myself and for my kids, and also for her, because now she lives with me and, she doesn't have to worry about anything, thank God. So that's what made me want to just be better and more successful.
That hard work, the dedication that takes to make those trips out, and really the resilience it takes too, because that's not always the most forgiving type of work to be doing,
Absolutely.
And so you feel like maybe those values were instilled upon you from an early age watching that.
I did learn a lot, and I got like a little sentimental right now when I talk
No, absolutely. We're talking about moms. That work ethic is, I think, drilled into you from birth.
Yeah.
So while on this subject, let me ask you, in Montgomery County, minority-owned women businesses have grown and flourished the last decade, I think. We just talked to the only Chamber of Commerce, and they were talking about how business has exploded in this area. Who are some business leaders, women business leaders you look up to or have influenced you to guide your business a certain way?
So I have to say one of the reasons that I'm a part of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of Montgomery County is because of the president of the chamber. I've known her for about 10 years. She's had her business for a very long time based out of Montgomery County, and she has supported me in a way that I would have never expected anyone to support me. She has literally held my hand, and that's the reason why when she approached me about joining the board, I was super excited about joining, because she is someone to look up to. She has been around for a long time. Everybody knows her. She has a voice in the community, and she has made such an impact. And just to have her as a mentor has been incredible for me.
Well, let's give a big shout out.
Carmen Larson.
Carmen, thank you for the work you're doing with this one over here. And actually, it gives us a lot of comfort to know that leadership like that exists in the organizations that are designed to help those to get to the next level. Are you part of a mentorship program, or do you do things with other women business owners in the Montgomery County area?
So I have become a part. Someone introduced me to something called Project Opportunity. They have some classes for veterans and for their spouses, and I do their classes about insurance for them. It's nothing major. It's just, I take over part of one of their classes per session, and it is in Montgomery College and also MPG Community College. So that has been part of my give back to the community, and I have been in discussions to do a little bit more as far as it goes on, giving back on to the community as mentorship and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I know you're not just a business owner, you're very involved in the community, like what you're just talking about right there. And, I think also there's that deep involvement in the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce that we were talking about just here in Montgomery County. With that, how has community leadership influenced your career and personal growth?
My first thought is to give back. How do we give back? One of the initiatives that we started through the chamber is called the Maryland Contractor Summit. For me personally, thinking about my customers, because my business is insurance, but majority of my customers are construction people. They are contractors, painting, drywall, framing. They do it all. So thinking about the people that my business services, we discuss creating this initiative called the Maryland Contractor Summit, where we bring together up to 300 contractors. Wow. We have a private sector panel that talks about how to do business with the private sector. We've had public sector panel that talks about how to do business with the county, how to do business with the city, and we bring them all together in this one event that happens in March. So that's part of the things that I try to give back to the community, bringing these initiatives together with the chamber or whomever it is that we're working with in order to give back to the community educational wise, and, just giving them opportunities to see that there are other things out there for them.
And whether it's in the insurance realm or with the chamber, building trust and those relationships is so key to having a fruitful relationship, especially on a business level. With that in mind, how do you approach relationship building with clients from diverse backgrounds and experiences?
Because of how I was raised, speaking Spanish first, it has allowed me to kind of dive into all different dialects of Spanish, because there are many, many dialects of Spanish. I feel like I can communicate and understand a lot more than most people can. So that allows me to connect. Sometimes it comes through as a joke, sometimes it comes through as a serious thing, but it allows me to connect with people.
Whether it's backgrounds, whether it's your experience in the work you do or your field, it's so key to building that relationship and that rapport and that trust, because that trust comes from having a mutual understanding, not only of what your goals are, but maybe where you come from or how you view the world.
Yeah. People love to tell us what they want, and then I'm like, all right, I'm listening. Go ahead, tell me what you want.
Well, I want to know how you got started with Interfaith Works.
And then I tell them what they want.
That's great sales.
So Interfaith Works, I got nominated to their board of directors. They were looking for someone in the insurance financial space. So someone decided to nominate me as a joke, of course. And then I did an interview. I did the process to talk to them. And they interviewed me and they liked me. And here I am as board of directors.
Sounds like you're going to have a strong future sitting on many boards. Is that something in your game plan or in your future?
So one of the reasons I wanted to apply for this one is because they are in Montgomery County and they service Montgomery County.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to step outside of Montgomery County. I do go to events. I do participate with other chambers. We do have, like a memorandum of understanding, MOUs, with a few other chambers outside of Montgomery County. But for me personally, I feel like this is where I live. This is where I'm at. I don't want to stretch myself too thin. So if it's in Montgomery County, I will definitely consider it. Our toy drive on December 18th
We will be there.
it's in favor of Interfaith Works.
And where is that taking place at exactly?
1801 Frederick Road at the MCEDC building.
So bring an unwrapped gift, come out, support. We're going to put all the banners up. We're going to make a lot of noise. And this year, how many people are we expecting?
Last year we had about 120.
Okay.
So
That was a
we're
great turnout.
expecting about 150 people.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes.
And I wanted to ask, your work with Interfaith Works and, that touches families and entrepreneurs in a meaningful way. So to be involved in that, and especially amongst the many other ventures that you're a part of, your business, the chamber, what motivates your commitment to serving beyond your business at this stage?
Just helping out. I like being able to touch people with what I do. I have tried to volunteer in the past and it has been so hard.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you guys have experienced that, but you look up for volunteering options and it's literally you have to jump through hoops to like volunteer.
Yeah. There's a lot of red tape.
Interfaith doesn't do that.
No.
They don't do that. And once I had the opportunity to be on the board, this year they decided instead of doing the holiday party that we were going to serve a shelter. Like we served a meal at a shelter.
Oh.
And it was so great. It was amazing.
Well, we thank you so much for all this information. It's been tremendously insightful to see all the different opportunities really that are available here in Montgomery County, especially from the perspective of diversity and community involvement. We're just about getting to the time here. We don't want to hold up your day too much, but I did want to leave off with one final question just to leave the people with. We spoke about family, resilience, hard work. What advice do you have for the next generation of Latina leaders building their own path in business and community leadership?
I always tell my kids to do things from the heart. Be passionate about what you do. Love what you do, even if it's not making you $1 million, as long as you're doing something that you're happy about, that makes you happy, that gives you just, enough to live. Guys, I have so many customers that have money and they don't know what to do with it. And they are so unhappy. And I'm like, I don't want to be you.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like running around every day and I'm like, hey, okay, let's do a podcast today. Okay, let's do the chamber today. Okay, let's do insurance today.
I think the purpose has to come before the money, or else you won't feel truly fulfilled by the money that you get.
Yeah.
And there's a great book I'm about to start to read. It's funny. It's called The Art of Spending Money. They were talking about the psychology of having, how those people are just miserable.
They are.
But nobody teaches you how to spend your money once you have it.
It's funny because we joke about like, I rather cry in a Lamborghini. Don't cry at all. Just be happy.
Or you could smile in a Toyota,
All right. Well, listen, we're going to have you back, and hopefully you had a great time here, and we did learn some amazing things, and can't wait to continue the conversation.
Thank you, guys.
And would you like to say anything, your business name, shout it out, Instagram, all that?
Guys, CIS Group, 11820 Park Lawn Drive, Suite 380. If you need insurance, come find us.